Betting is now closed. No, I'm kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome into our second race of the night. Sorry for the slightly late start here, but, you know, hey, it happens, so whatever. Not a big deal. Like I was saying, though, welcome into our second matchup of the night. We got another really good one ahead of us here. So, second time he's raced this week on the left-hand side. Mr. JimDrizzle, back-to-back nights he's had a race because he did a Week 7 rescheduling with Cobalt Streak yesterday. But second time this race, second time this week, he'll race. Wow, dyslexia. On that note, his opponent on the right-hand side is going to be RobSnowlock, your Washington representative. So again, let's welcome both of them. If you guys want these odds, oh my god. Here's the split link to get into both of their channels. I love it. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're salty when you need them, my god. Anyways, there's the link to get into both Jim and Rob's channels. We'll do a best 2 out of 3 race through the womb, too. And again, whoever kills off Mom's Hard first is going to get a point at the bottom of the screen where you see those zeros at the moment. And again, they're on a call together in that split link, so hit that both up, listen to both of them talking to each other, and again, good luck. You guys can start off whenever you're ready. On that note, though, there's a couple of rules on the way down. Basically, all glitches, for the most part, are banned. If they can only help you, they're banned. Think of it that way. We'll come across anything special to that rule, should we see it. On that note, those 7 banned items you cannot take: Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel. Toothpicks you can take, or, just like any of those other 7, you can re-roll with the D6. Nothing else available for the D6, though. So again, good luck to both of these racers. They know these rules. Again, if we come across anything special, I'll let you know exactly what the deal is with it. But these guys know the rules, and they'll be off and racing whenever they're ready. Danker Z, man. Danker Z. Holy crap, thank you, Integra. Integria. Wow, I can speak. Anyways, let's see. Scapular for Rob to start off with. Again, interesting first item. I'm not sure that that's exactly what I'd take, but he's going to. So Rob off and running. By the way, we have the dueling controllers tonight, for those wondering. They both use controllers. Mr. JimDrizzle using a Super Nintendo D-pad, for that matter, to do this. So, controller matchup of the century right now. Trying to think. Definitely not the first time that's happened, but first time off the top of my head that I can remember of recent. No, seriously, thank you. And again, that's a new thing that Twitch added in. I don't normally call people out like that, but when other people are doing it already, it's almost, might as well, I guess. Either way, though, I don't like doing it, but thank you very much. I seriously very much appreciate that. And again, let's see, quad shot for Jim. Oh, shoot, which reminds me, I totally left this. Oh, god damn it. I'm so stupid, guys. I'm sorry. Wow, I just realized what I left on. That totally just reminded me that I left this on. Holy crap, I am a douche. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about that. Wow, I was so busy setting up for the next race, I spaced on that. Sorry, you're free. You're free. My bad. I totally left that on like an idiot. I'm so sorry, guys. Feel free to talk. I'm so sorry. Anyways, both on their first boss fights. We got Pin on the right side for Rob. Just killed itself off. A little bit of shot speed increase with Cat o' Nine Tails. And we got Pin getting roasted by that quad shot by Jim, who again now gets a shot speed increase, or fire rate, increase. I keep saying things wrong. With Squeezy and 2 soul hearts. So he'll be moving on down to his basement too. Wow, getting even better items on this build. So quad shot and now stigmata. More damage up and health increase for Jim. So he's looking like he's got himself a nice build going on the left. And Rob will be looking for that second item room, hoping for something really good right about now. I said Pin was on the right, that Rob was fighting. You guys gotta listen to everything I say. Who did Rob fight as his boss, Amphibians? I did change the title, it just didn't update for you guys. You just have to refresh. Oh, thank you. So Rob did fight Pin. Seems I was right. Notice how I use the word right, because I did that in the description of who Rob was fighting on the right. So, that's why I knew I was correct there. So let's see, Rob with that heal, might as well check out that, oh, yeah, might as well get hit by that too. Again, 1 extra half a heart of damage there for Rob, but he had the full heart out there, so might as well check out that curse room. On that note, Jim fighting in his second boss fight here, Famine. We all know what to do. Let's all say, hey, to Famine if you guys would. But again, that'll leave behind 1 cube of meat orbiting around Jim. That'll do shot blocking to anything that happens to hit it, and again, also damage to anything that would walk into it in and of itself. Not the shot, obviously, but if you walk an enemy into it, that'll damage it. So moving on down to his Caves 1, advantage to JimDrizzle at the moment. How about a Forever Alone attack fly for Rob? That's quite handy, honestly. That's a very nice item pickup. That'll do a lot of damage to bosses, especially on these runs. So very nice find there for Rob. And ooh, speaking of nice finds, Jim just keeps finding stuff. 1 per floor. How about red tears now as he picks up the small rock? Damage increase, fire rate increase once again, and he's going to move a little bit slower to compensate. But well worth it here. And there you see Rob putting that attack fly to use real quickly before he gets melted. Let's say, hey, to famine once more. Oh, Dragonfly, we all know what to do. Everybody that can, I see Dragonfly, let's all spaz out. Everybody spaz out! How about, like I said, all these great items, the Miter also for JimDrizzle, so 50% chance now that any red heart that spawns will actually be a blue heart and much easier for him to pick up. So these builds, wow, these are getting kind of nice. I love those spaz outs. Thank you guys. Good luck saying all those names, Dragonfly. Haha, how you doing? Alright, so now with the golden key, even though JimDrizzle shows no keys, that golden key gives him an infinite amount for this floor. Seriously, gets into his item room. How about more damage up? The odd mushroom, damage up and health up again on JimDrizzle's side. So, my god. Small rock, stigmata, quad shot, damage up mushroom. What? Just what? What else do you need? Curved horn maybe or something? Wow, this build is getting nutty on Jim's side. And again, Rob hanging right in there with him. Only needs to find an item room, and he's dead even with where Jim is at. So they are right together at the moment. Alright, so speaking of that, though, Jim finding his boss fight. Might as well grab that extra soul heart. Thank you much. And moving on in gets Chad, so he'll wind up with little Chad following him around. Every few rooms that Jim clears will spawn half a red heart for him to heal up with. So always a little bit handy as you get later on in the run. Again, if you build up a lot of soul hearts, really useless though. But hey, why not play it safe? So there's little Chad. How about a god room as well? Again, Rob finding his boss fight. Well, that was the same god room in which he was just in, so moot point, but... Yes, Jim worshipping the same RNG as Cobalt. Ooh, interesting choice. We got Kamikaze on Rob's side, and he'll take it at least for now. Again, there is a Kamikaze glitch that we do allow, and one that we don't. If you want to bomb while you're up against walls and not take damage, that's fine. If you accidentally open up a secret room or a super secret room, we're not going to fault you. But notice what Rob just did there. He took no damage. That's acceptable. And again, we're not going to fault you if you accidentally open up a super secret or a secret room. Crap happens. You know what I mean? We're not going to make you reset for that, but if you're intentionally going through and doing the part where you don't take damage and opening up your doors and just running through, that's an immediate reset. Yeah, well, you know what? You got the 2 keys. Might as well. JimDrizzle gonna pick himself up. Guppy's tail there. And by the way, you notice he's also got his treasure map effect. Do I need to say more about what that did? Shows you an entire mini-map. A little bit of range up for Rob, and he's gonna move down to caves too. Ooh, Curse of Darkness, though. Again, though, on the same floor, Rob has found his item room already, so it's technically, right now, advantage to Rob. Again, Curse of Darkness doesn't really help you find that boss fight, but you never know. Crab battle. Yeah, Kamikaze also have gotten through a race living with it this season, so we'll see how it pans out. It's really risky, and that's why we allow that glitch. Because it's killed off most... Wow, see, she did it. I knew she would. I knew Dragonfly could do it. Wow. That wall of love. And Monster Manuel showing up, so finally an item of... significance on Jim's side. However, that will spawn one random follower for you, the room he used it in. He'll probably use it against the Fallen in his boss fight here. Guaranteed one Devil Deal item off of this is Jim. So we could find something even more amazingly overpowered for him momentarily here. Maybe some damage up, maybe a shot changer with the damage up he already has. So we'll see how this plays out. Again, used Monster Manuel, got himself Sister Maggie for the room, so you see those extra red tears shooting out are hers. Alright, ooh, Spirit of the Night. Now that will definitely work. Where's Lockhead? Spirit of the Hype. That'll give Jim flying and spectral tier ability now, so going into the depths, very, very handy. Pentagram wouldn't be a choice. It's a Devil Deal item that you would get there. Pentagram wouldn't be for sale in the Devil Deal. Alright, how about that loading screen error finishing up any time before my beard grows all the way down to my ankles? Anytime. There we go. Thank you, loading screen. Flash is such a terrible mistress. So again, getting on through that loading screen, let's see what Jim gets here in his depths. Oof. Alright, not that bad of a floor, honestly, but normal depths 1. No XL floor there for all that time spent waiting. Again, not guaranteed that you're going to get a normal floor. We've seen that work the exact opposite way. You still have the same chance of an XL, but most likely you're probably pulling a normal floor at that point. Hashtag ankle beard. Alright, Wrath, you have no health left for Rob. Why are you still alive, bro? There we go. A few bombs and a treasure chest. Ooh, troll bomb in there, a couple pennies if nothing else. Rob not going to worry about him, he'll move on along. Again, in a race situation, we're not always worried about picking up every single expendable item, like coins especially. Oh, excuse me, coins especially, you'll probably see most racers leave behind. Especially later on in the run. But again, Monster Man well spawning. Little Chub this time. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, that's exactly what you think it is by the name. Little Chub? Yeah, it looks like that. It is. Trust me, it is. Don't even question it. It is what you think it is. They are who we thought they were. Ooh, Rob down. Like I said, there's the problem with your... Yeah, when you walk across a door, you still take damage doing that glitch, and that's exactly where Rob had to pin himself there. So, yeah, Brimstone, or excuse me, Brimstone, totally the name. Kamikaze, once again, taking somebody out here in the races, and ouch. So again, Little Gish now on Jim's side will be the reward here. He's fighting Gish at the moment, obviously. But Little Gish will be the reward following around shooting out tar tiers, which will slow down the movement speed and shot speed of any enemy. Ooh. Almost had another one of our banned items picked up for crafts and giggles there on accident, but Rob rerolls Ipecac. Again, that would turn your tears into... Oh, there's that pact. That'll turn your tears into Fireball Poison Bombs. You know what? I was going to say, I'd take Sister Maggie too. Jim's going to take both of those Devil Deals. So damage up and fire rate increase, replacing the 2 red hearts he spent with 2 blue hearts as Jim with the pact. And again, on the left side, Sister Maggie, we saw her before from Monster Man. Well, follows around shooting out pretty good damaging red tears. But there you see those no IPs. Again, those are subscriber-only emotes. It's no, just like you put no, capitalize the P on Ipecac, and take out the rest of the word, Dragonfly. So, capital N, lowercase o, capital I, capital P. Just no IP. And again, if you guys ever want to know about any of those subscriber emotes for channels that you subscribe to, let's see if I get this link right. I think it's /subscriptions. Boy, I hope I get this right. Again, those are subscriber-only emotes, so it's only going to work if you subscribe to the channel. Where the hell's my mouse? Aha! Let's see if that worked. Did I break it? Nope, that's the one. Cool. That's the exact one we were looking for. So if you click on that, that'll actually tell you all the emotes of all the channels you subscribe to. By the way, while I was rambling there, perhaps you noticed on the left side, and I can see that most of our chat has, Jim is full on Guppy. Oh god. The overpowering has begun, so there we have it. 3 pieces of Guppy picked up in one run with Guppy's head right now for Jim, and you can see he's firing out a lot of friends till the end flies. Look at all those things, my god. Quad shot, all that damage up, and now friends till the end flies, which are damage multipliers on what he already had. Wow, to this build. So he got smoked last night by it when Cobalt Streak built that in the second run, and now this is a little bit of repayment by the game, I think, to Jim. This is the game being nice. And again, Rob with split shots has Parasite, so you see when his shots make contact with anything, split off in that T-shape pattern. Yeah, Guppy's cute, but yeah, he ain't no spaz. He ain't no spaz. Yeah, and goodbye, Blom. Yeah, wow, that got destroyed. So yeah, its full Guppy is really overpowered. For those that keep wondering what that does, keep watching Jim's side, because, oh god, those flies. All I gotta say is those flies, and look at all the hearts he has. That's kind of the rare part. If you make full-on Guppy and you have that many hearts, you are so golden on your build. So Jim is, especially with this quad shot too, and that damage already, this build is filthy. That is a straight-up filthy build on Jim's side. Again, let me get you guys a split link into both Jim and Rob's channels right there. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry about that. All right. Ooh, how about that, too? Liberty Cap would have been a random mushroom effect every room that Jim was going into. However, at this point, that Polaroid becomes very effective for him. Now, because Jim has no red hearts, every time that he takes damage, that Polaroid enacts. It enacts when you get down to half a red heart, so anything less than 1, right? You don't have any red hearts, which means right there, like he just got hit, 5 seconds of damage shield every single time. So that is a lot of extra health on Jim's side. That is going to be very hard to get through. Absolutely, there you can, Charlie. Once it links, there we go, BOILeR.org. Well, it linked twice. I saw now a static hit it too, right at the same time. But BOILeR.org on the front page will have this week's schedule, last week's results. And we won't know the full-on schedule for, well, we do know the full-on schedule for next week already, but we'll post that up at the end of this week. And we basically, like each week from then on out, same thing. As soon as this week ends, or that week in particular ends, the next week's gets posted up. But it's every Friday through Monday. Yeah, how about the dead cat? You know, just in case. I'm gonna go with no on that personally, and I don't blame him. But you know, just in case you wanted every single piece of guppy in one run. Jeez, game. Jeez Louise, game. Going slight overkill here. I love it when it does this, but jeez. Alright, that's another hell of a devil deal there. Rob's going to take them both, Packed and Common Cold, so he's going to have on that technology laser. Wait for it. Will it be green? I don't remember. No, it won't. Never mind. I was going to say, but it will still have poison effect on it, even though you can't see it. So that technology 2 laser going to inflict poison to anything that it touches, usually. Quite nice. You got everything except for, Jim, this is. Got every guppy item except for the dead cat. So got everything in the game, and had them all offered to him, I should say. So had all 4 pieces offered, just didn't take the dead cat. And no, the 4th piece does not add anything. God, look at all those flies. This is ridiculous. How about a Joker card? I was kind of waiting to see Jim pop that Joker card and just be able to port down to Shale, but he's going to keep going on along and just fight Mom's heart here. And there you see Little Gish slowing down both the shot speed and movement speed of that PP he has in his room. Yeah, we have a total of 0 red hearts between the racers at the moment. Lots of blue hearts, but 0 red ones. But again, Rob with Guppy's Paw, you see, does the exact same thing. Takes out any red heart container you have and makes it into 3 blue soul hearts. Ooh, no keys left for Jim. But another devil deal on Rob's side. Nothing he can really do unless, well, he got lucky enough that an item showed up that he could have bought. Mind you, it's the shovel, which is a banned item, which every 6 rooms would let you go down 1 entire floor. So let's see those no shovels. And again, there's that boss fight that Jim was looking for, so show him the money. Jim's already found his mom's heart. And again, those coins are really moot point for him, so moving on in, there's all those no shovels. Love you guys. Look at that damage, though. Watch Mom's heart just get melted on the left-hand side here. This run, my God, already 50%. Hey, why not? Let's spawn another heart, because Jim totally needs the safety right there. So he's just going to stand in the middle, doesn't even care. Oh my God, that's beautiful. And a 1-0 lead for Jim. Wow, that just ended quickly there. My goodness, that build, guys. Full-on guppy, quad shot. I almost said Max's head. Odd mushroom for damage up. Stigmata, small rock. Wow to that build. That was SNES power at its finest right there, guys. I'm not even joking. And that was well under 20 minutes. 17 minutes and 6 seconds by that timer, if I'm looking correctly. So wow to that. On that note, 1-0 lead for JimDrizzle on the left side. Very nicely done, sir. Again, we'll get you the link into both of their channels. Give me a couple minutes to run ads here, and I actually get to go run and use the bathroom this time, so woohoo. But give me a minute or two real quick here. We're going to run some ads. I'll give you the split link into both of their channels. Hit up both Jim and Rob. Say what's up to them. Meet them if you haven't yet. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, guys. Hang tight. We'll get round number 2 underway. Well, that's smooth. Let me unmute too. Alrighty, so we're back and we're clear. So thank you guys again for holding tight there. We got JimDrizzle with a 1-0 lead at the moment over RobSnowlock on the right side. And again, as soon as these guys are ready, let me get you a link into both of their channels so you can hear them actually do this countdown I'm referring to. But as soon as these guys are ready, and again, no rush. But again, whenever they're ready, they'll get round number 2 underway. We're going to race through the Womb 2 once again. So both looking to kill off Mom's Heart. Whoever does that first will get a point added to the bottom of the screen there. Again, Jim's looking for a 2-0 win. Oh, Lord. And Rob's body is ready. What the Christ happened there? Oh, God, that got worse. That got so much worse. On that note, though, Rob, going to look to tie it up and force a game number 3. So, again, best of luck to you both. My body is ready. Yeah, must unsee. Oh, God. Oh, God, why do you have that? Alright, moving on. We got our race started off. So, best of luck again to both. Resets on both sides. Monstrous Tooth and Infestation. Not good enough to start off these races. That's a bat for a king. How you doing? Ooh, very nice. Robo Baby will be a good way to start, though. Follower of that laser tier for JimDrizzle, so we are off and running here. Yeah, Rob with a little bit of help down off the bat. Gonna hope he finds something really good, otherwise this is gonna wind up being yet another reset on his side, because I would not want to take that health down. Yeah, health down, range down. Well, that worked out good. It happens. Especially at the beginning of runs, though, you might as well take the pill, see what you get out of him. Because what's the worst that's gonna happen? You'll reset a few seconds later. But maybe get a good overpowered item. Demon Baby, kinda cool. Not good enough with all that, though. That's gonna be a reset for Rob. So, hoping for something again. Oh, for the love of God. Really, the poop? Well, the carry's on. That means this one will be good. Aha! It actually... See, I called it. 3rd time's a charm, guys. Speed and damage up with growth hormones there. And we got Famine on the left side, so guaranteed human meat, but we all know what to do. Let's say... to Famine, if you would. And there's that Cuban meat we spoke of, and again, Jim will be on down to his 2nd floor here. Got a little bit more health up for Rob. And on over to his boss fight, so again, good start on both sides here. Jim with the slight time advantage, finding his item first. Oh, and we got Famine once again, so let's repeat what we just did, guys. It's gonna be like a broken record, let's all say. To Famine. Good to see you again, buddy. Yet another Cuban meat gonna be the result here, so Rob will move on to his basement too with the same item that Jim just picked up. Again, mind you, we all saw what item Jim just picked up too. Same as Rob had in the last run, Kamikaze. And again, Jim knows what he's doing with this, so he's one of the few people to have survived a run holding on to Kamikaze this year. So the first, for that matter, this season to actually survive a run with it. And again, that glitch where you do not take damage is allowed, so that's why we call it, like, it's a little bit risky. I wouldn't use it all the time, but our racers like it a lot when you can put it to use. And again, you see he uses it pretty sparingly, but only when he knows that he's in the clear to do so. Which is exactly what you want to do. You don't just want to go apeshit with it, pardon the French, but you don't want to go crazy with it, basically, and just like, oh, hit the space button. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to fail it at some point. A little bit more health up, so a little bit more on the safety side now for Jim. Oh, man. Really? How about the dead cat again in a curse room on Jim's side? Again, especially with the build he's got. No thanks to that. He'll leave it behind, so he'll risk not finding the other 3 pieces of Guppy again to not become Guppy on this run, most likely. Oh, gotta love it. A little bit more health up with those soul hearts, though. Again, Rob already knows where his boss fight is. He's gonna find his item room first, so he hopefully gets some sort of damage up out of that. Makes it a little bit easier to kill. I highly doubt ape shit is a term in French because Americans make up some dumb word combinations. So I highly doubt it's a legitimate word. There's probably, if you combine the words ape and shit, there's a way to do it, but I have no idea, honestly. I doubt there's a legitimate... What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the right word for it. But like a legitimate, matchup word for word for that. Alright, so Pinky Eye, random chance to get a little bit of poison, and there you go with those green shots on Rob's tears. And there you see that wonderful use of Kamikaze, Jim doing it just the right way so far. Although still finding himself dead ends. Yeah, translation, there you go. Thank you. Keyword. Keyword right there. What's up, Viper? How you doing? And there's that boss fight for Jim again. Really good use of that Kamikaze glitch. I have a real hard time utilizing that. I just stay away from Kamikaze completely. I will not even touch that. But another Curse of Darkness on Rob's side. He's been really dealt a lot of these tonight. What's up? Excuse me. What's up, Panda? Excuse me. How you doing? Alright, into the item room. Little bit of speed up for JimDrizzle. Nothing too special, but at least he finally came across a key, so he'll be back over to his boss fight now. Again, Rob just looking for item room and boss fight down here as he just got to the caves. So still advantage on Jim's side. He knows where, well, Rob knows where his boss fight is, but again, gonna worry about the item first. What's up, Shady? Alright, Peep already about 50% of the way down for Jim, and again, doing a great... Ooh, what the heck did he take damage from? Did he clip that urine on the ground? I didn't even see the eyeball if that's the case, but wow, what the heck did Jim take damage from? Either that or a shot went through there that I really never saw. So who knows, but either way, Jim, a little bit of damage. Nothing too major here, though. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Peep literally slide himself from the top of the room to the far bottom, but lo and behold, he can do that, I guess. So, finally, let's get a yes crown as Patchet Boy gets picked up by Jim, so he's up to 11 cents. And again, he'll be on down to Caves 2. It was actually the urn. Wow, I didn't even see him barely clip that. Like, he must have just clipped it. Ooh, that was close. Nice Kamikaze usage there by Jim. That was close, but wow. He knew exactly where he wasn't going to take damage from that explosive TNT. That was a nice move. Again, Rob with yet another key up to 7 on his side now. He's really hoping for Guppy's tail at this point. Absolutely, Ken Ironclaw. And there you go. Bottle have it for you in a moment or two here. There you go. That cat guard down and link will get you into both Rob and Jim's channels, so be sure to give those guys the support. Seriously, I say that all the time and it probably sounds cliche, but seriously, give these two the support over me. I'll say it day in and day out. Like, I mean, I'm already partnered. These guys aren't. Enough said. Give them the support. Like, just enough said. Go there. We'll always have the videos on demand here, but go to that split link, please, and give the support to both of the racers. I'd very much appreciate that, and so would they. Excuse me. And again, Rob back on over to the other side, on into his item room. He picked up the Spelunker hat, so, funny with the name, being that Rob loves Spelunky so much. But that will let him know exactly when he comes across the secret or super secret rooms. It'll show him on the map, doesn't give him a free way in, but it'll let him know that they're there. Again, Jim, no item room yet, but has found this boss fight, so we'll see about the decision. Do you skip an item room? Is he going to be happy with what he's got? And so far, looking like he may do so. He's going to fight the Headless Horseman here at the end of Caves 2. So this could also really play handy. Now, he'd have to replace the Kamikaze for this, but Jim could get himself flying. Ooh, that actually may make a little bit more time for Jim. Rob down on the right. But again, Jim could take the pony, give himself flying, +2 movement speed and a charge ability on his space use. But again, we get rid of that Kamikaze, so we'll see. That's a tough call. Going into the depths, flying is nice. I'd probably take the pony, honestly. Well, in my situation, I definitely would, but I know Jim actually likes using Kamikaze. So I don't know, that's a tough call. But now we'll see if Jim actually takes a little bit more time, goes back and finds his item room here as well, so he knows that, he should probably know that Rob died there. So he's got a bit of a distinct advantage. Now, do you build up the extra advantage of that item? Or do you just get a god room and possibly something really nice? Or the relic, that's also kind of nice. So every 4 rooms, that blue cross will wind up spawning a blue heart for Jim. And again, looks like he is going to go back and find his item room, as now he can build up some more health as well, trying to do so. Although first room may kind of contradict the theory of what we're going through here. So that whole time advantage thing, let's lose some of that to super envy. Not just envy, super envy for Jim. Ouch. Notice that it splits, because it's blue, into 3 heads each time here, and oh, that's where this fight gets really crappy. When you start splitting extra stuff up there, yeah, this room becomes a pain to dodge. So Rob with yet another halo of flies. You see those 2 flies orbiting around, blocking shots for him, and he'll be on into his new first boss fight. So Monstro this time. For once I didn't call him Monstro too. Alright. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell... Oh, Muffin Lord. Wow, now I see it. God, without capitalization, I can never read people's names. What's up to Muffin Lord? How you doing? It took me a minute or 2 to get through your name, and I was sitting there like, well, like, I could not pronounce that until I realized that Muffin was in the middle of that part. Wow, I'm blind. Anyways, how you doing tonight? And I'm Crumps too, by the way, so you're basically on my, the commentator's home channel, for lack of a better term on that. But how you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Sorry for screwing up your name so terribly for about a minute in my head, but at least you didn't hear me do it. Hey, what's up, fam? How you doing tonight? And Soda, good to see you. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mispronounce it. I'm like, oh lord, and then I read Muffin, like I said, and it just clicked. So again, Jim leaving behind items here. Nothing real too shocking, or real too shocking? Wow, I speak good. Either way, gonna keep his flying ability. There's a little bit more health up, and might as well. Moving on down to his depths, so let's see. Ooh, Necropolis again, expansion version of the floor. Immediate item room for Jim, though. No key to get into it. So he's gonna have to hope for one to spawn out of this, or another one to spawn really soon. Because again, we've seen if Jim finds his boss fights, he's pretty willing to leave item rooms behind. You do not want to clear extra rooms in the depths, especially the Necropolis version, to be able to find a key. Nice as it would be, it's just not really worth your effort. You're going to really wind up dead more often than not. Yeah, I've been calling races for 3 straight hours with no break in between, so I have an excuse. Yeah, totally. No, I don't. But I'm going to lie and say I do. Everybody just nod your head and agree. Yeah. Anyways, Jim moving on along here. Again, still just looking for his boss fight. Rob, having found his new item room, gets a key to spawn at just the perfect time. Yeah, lemon mishap yet again. We've seen it used very well so far tonight, so for the second time, we're going to see somebody take it on with him. And again, that'll spill out, quote-unquote, lemonade. We all know what it is. On the floor, it's not lemonade. Come on. Okay, maybe it's not lemonade. Sorry, I can't even lie. I can't even lie. That ain't lemonade. But again, if anything walks through it, that'll take a good clip of damage. So far, no luck. Larry Jr. staying totally away from it. So again, nothing but random on that. Sheer dumb luck, and yeah, did not pan out well for Rob that time. Can be very useful again. Those Larry Jr.'s may have just both sat in there the entire time and died. Wait, do you mean it's not lemonade? Son of a... I was led down a path of lies. Tiger. Thank you for being here, Gorm. Thank you, seriously. It's all about you guys being here and supporting the racers, too. That's what's made the huge difference this year, so thank you. I mean, I could not say it enough. Thank you, one and all, for doing everything. But if the food doesn't lie, what about the cake? Consider that. Consider that, Subway. What about the cake? Huh? Yeah, see, I just blew your mind. I just blew your mind. You know I won. You know I won that one. Muffin Lord. Alright, so into yet another, well, this time it's actually Depths 1 instead of Caves 2 winds up being Greed, but yet another Greed fight in a store for JimDrizzle on the left side. Excuse me again. Might as well take that so wonderful penny sitting in the middle of the room for Rob. He's hoping to get some of these cleared out and make this a little bit easier path for him. There we go. Hey, what's up, Muted? How you doing tonight? Sora. So there's that Halo of Fly, so dueling orbitals, and again we got 3 on Jim's side now, completely capping him out on those, so lots of shot blocking. Doing pretty good, thank you, man. Oh, orbitals seriously are overpowered. Now, let's say that we saw this, was it last night, I believe, with Cobalt? I think it was. Oh, don't quote me on this. I think it was last night's race between Jim and Cobalt. I believe it was Cobalt wound up with the Sacrificial Dagger, the Guardian Angel, and the 2-piece Cube of Meat. So we're talking like the 3 best orbitals that you can get. 2 of them block shots, 1 of them deals a mass amount of damage, and then the other one, one of the 2 of the blockers, actually makes everything spin at double speed. So you're doing a ton more damage output with that Sacrificial Dagger, and you can at that point just face plant anything, and you're almost good to go. Oh, Slack, you're right. Alright, yet another Pestilence fight. By the way, there you see the Sacrificial Dagger actually adding on to Rob, so 3 on both sides. I totally forgot to mention that, by the way. But that'll do a ton of damage to anything that it clips into. Rob will attempt to line this up, though it's very hard to do so against Famine when he corners you like that with all those poison shots. So we got some sort of like, okay, we got red shots, we got yellow lemonade on the ground, and we got green poison up in the air and on the ground. I think we have a stoplight in this fight. That was literally, we have a stoplight fight with Pestilence going on. And on that note, let's see those Mr. Cools if you're subscribed to Cobalt, because we got Loki on the left side for JimDrizzle's Steps 1 boss. We finally came across, so he'll be on to his Steps 2 momentarily here. That almost came out like a song. Damn it, now I know what you mean, too. Crap, that did. Damn it, Ravager, why would you point that out to me? Alright, so again, Loki down to about 25% health. Yeah, let's hope Loki doesn't do those hide in that corner tactic like I was just talking about. Come on out. Thankfully, Jim can fly, so if he really needed to, he could get in there. But he has plenty of bombs, too, so Loki's a little bit of a douche like that. Notice, as soon as he drops a bomb, Loki's like, alright, cool, I'm out. God of tricks. I'm telling you. Anyways, a little bit of health up for Jim on down to his Steps 2, and he'll be looking for his last item room and Mom's foot fight down here. And again, there's that Cube of Meat that'll replace one of those flies orbiting around Rob. So you notice, basically, if you upgrade an orbital, it'll replace one of the lower-end ones. And Cube of Meat, obviously, much better than the just shot blocking ability on the fly, so... New orbital instead of the ones that he had. There you see that Sack Dagger doing tons of work for Rob. In this case, it was a trick. Still mischief, same thing, but in this case, it just tricked the ever-living crap out of him. Like, oh, here, put a bomb down. I'm gonna stand it. F you. I'm out. And just took off. In that case, he tricked him, but yes, it's got a mischief. Either way, it's fitting. Let's put it that way. Very, very fitting. Again, Jim dealing with this champion version. I hate those masks in the first... Or those masks. I hate those knights in the first place, but I really hate the champion versions. What I would normally like is to teleport directly into a god room from a curse room to not take damage on the way back out like Jim just got. However, let's see those no Bibles, because it is banned. Again, that would one-hit Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart, and we had to ban it just for that, but no way that Jim can re-roll it, as he left his D6 behind ages ago now, so he just has to leave it behind. Yeah, you may have lost the battle, but not necessarily the war. Here's a glitch that we do allow, by the way, on the left side. Jim's going to take a little bit of a risk here, and you notice every enemy spawned. If you pause right as you pick up an item, I should say. An item. Get English correct. Emphasis on the right syllable, crumps. Yes, I said that wrong on purpose. Moot point, though. If you pause right as you're picking up an item, that will actually, you'll hear all the other spawns come into the room. You'll hear, like, the... That'll make all the enemy spawns come in. We allowed that glitch because, as you notice, Jim took some damage there. It's a little bit of a risk, but it's always worth it at the same point. Saves you a lot of time. And again, golden key means infinite amount of keys for Jim. He also grabbed the compass out of there, so external compass allows him to tell exactly where he's heading. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Terribly, terribly sorry. Ah, much better. I can breathe again, though. I hate allergies, if you guys can't tell. So I've been keeping my windows open, and that has been a mistake. It's getting to the point where it's like, oh, every allergen possible? Here, let me just pump it through your window. So I'm getting a little bit stuffed up from it. All apologies. What's up, coffee break time? How you doing? What's up, Brent? Good to see you both tonight. So let's see, more pills on Jim's side. How about Balls of Steel? 2 soul hearts, 1 more soul heart purchased. Another Balls of Steel for 2 more. Just getting hearts galore here. And he'll leave behind everything else. He's very happy with what he's got going at the moment. Off the screen with his soul hearts for the 2nd straight run is JimDrizzle. Yeah, that's just Mother Nature's way of saying, I love you. What's up, Dro? Nope, can't pick up any banned items. That's why they're banned. Again, same theory. Why don't they just pick up Dr. Fetus and put it back down so it doesn't show up again? Oh, that's right. It's permanently enacted. Same theory on both. Same theory on both of them. So we just made them all outlawed. That way, if it does show up again... Okay, we've seen this worse, too. We've seen, oh god, who was it? The boss. Now that I think that through, it was the boss, 10987. Found a Bible in a curse room, re-rolled it into a Bible, and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go get another charge on my D6, that was BS. So he goes out and grabs another charge on his D6, goes back into the curse room, re-rolls the Bible a 2nd time into another Bible. So he's seen some laughter ensue from that. It's been really, really hysterical. I gotta say that much. But at the same point, it's been really crappy for a few of our racers that have gotten hosed over like that. But at the same point, it's added a lot of, like, are you kidding me moments to the season, so it's been a heck of a lot of fun. So as much as it does suck, and I know a lot of our racers hate the Bible at this point, like, they hate that item. It shows up every run. And during week 6, it was here, like, every day. By the way, sketchy, now make that 1 full heart, still sketchy on Rob's side. By the way, he's also got Mom's Eye. You can see in the back of his head, he does have an eyeball that'll open up every now and then and shoot out a tear. If I'm not mistaken, at least I'm pretty sure I saw that back there. Indeed it is. So I forgot to mention that when he picked it up, and now you know what that does. Again, Jim ripping on through his mom's foot fight. A little bit early on the music player. It's usually good about this. It'll wait till a mom's heart fight for this music. It's been kind of funny, but it's been showing up like right at the perfect time. Just a couple fights earlier, though. Put Mom's foot down, a little bit more health up for Jim. I don't think he needed it. How about the Polaroid in case it gets down to half a red heart or anything less, like if he does find Guppy's paw. That'll give him invincibility every time he gets hit for 5 seconds. Ooh, which Rob could have used. Rob down, a fly actually got him. Ouch. So again, large lead on Jim's side. That bomb bag producing a bomb for him as he cleared out the room. And again, you see trying to figure out which way is going to take him up to that boss fight. This will obviously do it for him now. But it's always kind of a 50-50 shot when you first start those floors out. When you got the compass and you can't exactly tell. Those are iffy. Those could have gone either way. Again, we got the Blood of the Martyr on the right side for Rob, so damage increase on his tears. Already red on his side. So first floor red tears. Sure. We'll take that. Again, that's more the visual effect. It is a lot of damage up, but that's more the visual effect. Alright, this room and one more to clear out for Jim, most likely. Indeed, it almost has to be, unless... Yeah, I can't break down. So yeah, one more room to clear after the next one. And Jim will be on over to his first boss fight here in the womb. What's up, Thunder? How you doing? Ooh, nice on the big screen, too. Very nice. How you doing tonight? Alright, so there's Mom's Bra, the item room pickup for RobSnowlock, freezing those Larry Jr.'s in place. And again, it'll get a soul heart out of that. Those are the blue versions. Again, I love our mirrored boss rooms at the moment. If only that's what Jim were to find on the other side of the door, he'd be the happiest camper on the face of the earth. But a little bit of speed up for Rob, and he'll be moving on down to his basement, too. Well, actually, Jim not going to be too mad about this. Again, he's got plenty of health for any boss that would have showed up, but Triachnid very, very easy as a boss fight. And that has very low health for that matter. You saw the charge took off a good chunk in and of itself there. So Jim ripping right on along here. Rob finding his second item room. Ah, excuse me. All the banned items are banned just because they're not really race items so much. Toothpicks are just because they're really crappy and they can reroll them if they want to. Everything else is just too overpowered for a race situation. In a speedrun, that's great, but in a race situation, we wanted to make it more skill-based. Wow, speaking of those Bibles, let's see them again. Wow, like I said, it's been showing up like every run for our racers. And lo and behold, Jim finding it in his god room there. So ouch to this room, my god. There we go, there's enough damage finally. Yeah, Lover's Card, couple extra red hearts spawned if Jim needs them. And again, Famine showing up, so let's also say hey to Famine if you guys would. Jim gonna bomb right on through this room. One more right after this, and then we're gonna be on to his mom's heart fight. So again, that compass paying dividends, letting him know exactly where to go. Mind you, he took the wrong turn both times, but only that one room mess up, so it ain't too bad. That is correct, Bam. What was told to you up there right before you saw the Famine Haze spam about there only being a limit of 12 hearts in Rebirth is correct. So, combination of soul hearts, whatever else he adds, red hearts, anything like that, 12 total. That's all you get. So it's going to get a little more interesting. But again, one more room to clear here. Jim's going to look for a 2-0 win as he's got Mom's Heart on the other side of that door. So looking to make up for his loss to Cobalt last night and get his 8th victory of the season here. Keeping himself in command of the NFC West if he can do so. And again, dropping a bomb right as you walk in will guarantee that that'll hit Mom's Heart. We see quite a few of our racers utilize that if they have enough. If not, they'll save him for the spawns by dropping him in the center like you see Jim doing. And again, 6 should be just plenty to get him through all those spawns that he needs to worry about. Oh, excuse me again. Alright, Larry Jr.'s, which means right about this one is where you definitely need a bomb. Hello, Knights. Goodbye, Knights. That's the one you definitely have got to save a bomb for. If I am only down to 1 in that fight, I will wait until that particular spawn that Jim just got right there. I hate that spawn. 4 Knights is a pain to get through. Alright, Relic spawning more Soul Hearts here, finally, with Rob at the next one here. So he's up to 4 hearts. Again, probably going to be too little too late. Jim under 50% health, still at 11.5 total hearts on his side. Make that 13.5 if you want to count his Lover's Card as well, because that would fill up, I should say, 2 red heart containers for him. So he's looking plenty decent. Yeah, I believe Jim might have pretty dang near base damage tiers. Let me think. Did he grab anything with damage up? By the way, sorry for the frame drops. I am watching 2 streams at the same time. Crap happens. Did he grab anything with damage up? I don't think Jim did. In fact, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Yeah, going through his entire run in my head, I don't think Jim got anything above base damage tiers. So yeah, you're looking at base damage output right now. But again, those bombs are what did it for him. You can tell the difference between when he was laying bombs down in the center and how much damage he's doing now. But again, just enough where he keeps It Lives out the rest of the fight, and he will direct damage It Lives here, looking for that 2-0 win. What's up, Tate? How you doing? Oh, the audio won't ever change. I'm watching 2 streams and recapturing both of them. So like right now, if I really wanted to, just to mess with people, I could be like, oh no, do we know if Jim wins? Oh god. Oh wait, yeah, no, he's still racing. Wait a minute. Oh god. I could really just start messing with people and add in like other people's streams too at the same point. But I'm just recapturing too. The music's on my end, so that'll never change. On that note though, what will change is the score at the bottom, as Jim has got himself a 2-0 victory here. So very nicely done, sir. Those runs. And again, base damage on those tiers. It was just shy of 30 on this one because of that base damage, but very, very nicely done. Again, that compass helping out quite a bit. Didn't really need it with all the health, I should say, that he had. But again, very nice runs there by Mr. JimDrizzle, and a 2-0 victory, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. And let me get a link into both of their channels. Do the same for Rob as well, as they both had really good